Okay, now we have our weekly Q&A, which I have a list of a few questions here that I selected out of about 55 questions that we received here. And I think these are the top 3 that I wanted to address because it seems that most people were sending in things that were related to this. And the first question related to youth fitness is, at what age should my child start training? Well, I would probably say as soon as they can start walking, because you really need to have your kids active at a very young age, even if it's taking them for walks, taking them to the park, throwing a ball, and just getting them, learning their motor skills to be able to become, functioning children in various sports activities. So as far as training the kids, I think the best way is to take them for walks. You can't go wrong with walking. As soon as your kids can walk, 3, 4, 5 years old, take them for 1 mile walks, 2 mile walks, 3 mile walks. That's going to get them out there for 30 to 60 minutes. It's going to help with any type of attention deficit disorder. And guess what, mom and dad? It's actually going to help get you out the door, so you're not going to be, thinking you're going to occupy the kid by putting them on the iPad and thinking that's activity. No, we're talking physical activity, no digital devices. Take your kids out there and walk. And then when they become, old enough, you can get them involved in some more calisthenic type activities, which is something else that I also strongly recommend, because another one of the questions that came in is what type of exercise should my kids be doing? And I typically do not recommend weight training for anyone under the age of 14. I think between those key developmental years of, say, 5 and 12, 5 and 14, you really need to be focusing on body weight exercises, push-ups, sit-ups, jumping jacks, calisthenics, jump rope. Anything that can be done with the body is great for kids that are developing at that age. And of course, you know that many times if you do get into heavier training, it has been believed that heavy weight training or that tension on the nervous system may stunt growth. It may cause premature closure of growth plates, which is going to not allow a child to reach their maximum height, which has always been the philosophy of many endocrinologists and doctors as to why they scorned weight training for young athletes. We'll look forward to answering more of your questions next week. Be sure to email anything into askpav@muscleology.com, and we'll be sure to maybe pick one of your questions for the show next week.